Stephen.
David. Can't see you again.
How are we doing? We've still got the Christmas tree up.
I feel like we haven't done a pod for a while. Feels weird.
It must have been 3 weeks.
Quite a long time.
Maybe 2 weeks actually. Because obviously the tree's still up. So what are we on January the...
Third.
January the 3rd. So this is coming down in a couple of days.
25.
Oh, do you have a set time that you put the Christmas decorations up before and after?
No. No and yes.
Oh,
Pardon me. So we'll take it down this weekend.
Yeah, we are.
It depends when it falls, doesn't it?
Yeah, we always used to do, my parents used to do 14 days, 2 weeks before, 2 weeks after.
Okay.
We're taking it down Sunday. We've never...
It's just, I think it gets a bit fucking much to me.
To be honest.
And it all, it looks a bit dreary.
Yeah.
It's up for no reason.
That's pretty good still,
It's
though.
No, it's done good, don't be wrong.
25 quid from Mole Valley.
Yeah, shout out to Mole Valley.
Yeah.
It has done good.
You're not in the screen, remember we just spoke about this?
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
It has done good. Don't get me wrong.
Don't get you wrong.
Everything's broken. Because you haven't been...
You busted it when you took it to France.
No, I didn't.
Fucking did.
No.
So this week we're doing December check-in, aren't we?
That was very...
Well, I thought you were going to sit there fucking banging on...
Statement-y.
For 20 minutes. That's an absolute bitch to get in place, that is.
Not for a pro. I just hold it. There we go.
Don't be a knobhead.
This is Jennifer Raisin for Sky News from Bude.
Jennifer Raisin.
That's a good solid musical name.
Is it?
Is it? So what have you been up to in December, David? Check in with me. I was thinking the other day, do you remember when we used to have our... I can't remember what it was now.
Yeah. The introduction.
Yeah, what was it? Dave and Stephen? No, it wasn't, was it?
Dave and Steve.
Dave and Steve. Steve and Dave.
Oh, even the dog's pissed off.
God, that was a little bit cringe, wasn't it?
Oh, I thought it was alright. The whole thing's cringe. It's cringe doing this anyway.
No, it's not. Fuck you.
Is,
I thought I'd lost weight, but on camera
You look
still...
You lost some meat. That flipping gastric band is working an absolute treat.
No, this is all Monjaro, bruv.
What, Kilimanjaro?
Yeah.
It's all that walking you did.
Ironic. So, yeah.
Do you want to go there now with that, or?
Well,
I'm not taking the piss.
So, it's okay. I started.
Well, you have a bit of Kilimanjaro.
That's one thing I did in December. I started Monjaro. I've been very much a yo-yo dieter my whole life.
Well, you go like that.
My whole life.
Would you want to expand a little bit more what Kilimanjaro means?
Well, I hadn't finished.
Oh no, but you said you're doing Monjaro, but it makes no sense. If I was listening to this, I'd be like, I would have turned off now.
No,
I'd be like that Gareth Gates fucking fella look-alike.
So, and this new, it's not a new drug, it's just been re-licensed for weight loss.
Was it a straight in the veins job?
I know there's 4 areas you can put it in, either side of your stomach.
Smaller than what it was, so you've got less to aim at.
Or in the back of your arms, which is interesting.
Back of your...
Yeah, up here, in the back of your arms. I put mine in my stomach because I feel like, for me,
you're like going straight in there.
Well, it feels like you do it with purpose.
Do you do it yourself, or does Derek do it?
No, I get Derek to help me, yeah.
Christ.
I basically hold it taut. And then she jabs it in. Last time she did it, not this most recent
You're on about
time.
the injection.
But the time before that, she pulled a bit of a dirty on the way out. She kind of, as she pulled the needle, that's fairly big needle. What about that?
Oh, I thought it'd be like that.
Oh, no. She pulled it out at an angle. She pulled it out at an angle, and it's like... But she recognised the nature of her ways, and she's a bit careful this time.
You were like that careful?
No, never.
No, I didn't see you hit her.
No. But I wouldn't even. That's never been me. Yeah, it's not my.
You're more just like bang.
Yeah. Bang, and the dirt's gone.
Clip bang.
Seal it.
Was it? I thought it was clip bang.
Oh, you fucking knob! Really? Did you
Stephen.
actually? I mean, it doesn't surprise me.
Stephen.
What? It wouldn't surprise me.
Stop smashing my balls.
Maybe that's where that came from.
Well, what?
Maybe that's where that came from.
Smashing my balls?
Yeah, from the clip that you didn't know why you were talking about balls.
Well, yeah, balls on the arm or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you started doing.
And basically,
Monjaro.
It's an injection. Put it
Heroin
in once
based,
a
isn't
week. No, put it in once a week, and the idea is that it suppresses your appetite mainly.
And you have been suppressed serious your appetite
slows
as well.
down your metabolism at the same time. And I found it incredibly effective. I'd go as far as saying probably too effective in my case, like in that I've completely disassociated with food.
And you were all over food. Some sausage rolls out there, and I said, "Do you want one?" You went,
Yeah.
"No, I don't do anything like that." Whereas before,
Well,
you'd have been fucking
pedantic,
piling it in before.
But I don't have the same relationship with food. I now see it as just a means to staying alive.
Aren't you just turkey
basically.
and brown rice now, aren't you?
Yeah, so normally I have a Huel, shout out to Huel, breakfast and lunch, and then I will have chicken thigh, chicken breast, sliced chicken, whatever it is, wholemeal rice, one of the ready-made pouches.
Well, you haven't
moved over yet.
Oh, right, you haven't, to save a bit of money,
no.
you haven't, thought...
And 100 grams of cottage cheese, and I have that every night.
Sounds so fucking exciting.
Do you know what? I love routine, and for me, if I had to think about, what am I going to do tonight that's good? Like that would just fucking bore the life out of me. It tastes good, and the problem, that's the thing. It's not, for me, it's not that I'm looking for anything exciting. Yeah. I just know that...
You need to eat it as you die.
Well, yeah.
Because you'll pass out, won't you?
That's the thing, because you
You're
don't...
a big old unit.
You don't feel hungry at all.
And how's it been with booze? I'm not taking the piss.
I've had booze, nowhere near as much as I was drinking.
As far as I know from what you've said, unless you're bullshitting, when you first were on it, you were pretty much had nothing for at least 24 hours.
And interestingly, I'll probably
There was quite a few days there, wasn't it?
Oh, it was a couple of weeks. Yeah, no, it was.
A couple of weeks and didn't have one drop.
Yep.
Stephen.
No, 100%.
Stephen with
100%.
Stephen with
Only
a PH.
just before Christmas, I had a drink. Yeah.
I think that's fucking... I have some sniffies on that, don't we, Nian? I think it was... Because it was beginning of December, and you were smashing booze middle of December, no problem.
Yeah. So a couple of weeks. 2 weeks.
Fair, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll probably go for most of January without
once.
any. And I'll tell you why.
Did you drink New Year's Day?
Yes, I didn't drink last night. Now, I tell you why.
1 in 3.
Now, I also need to let you know that we have someone that listens to us on a regular basis. It was a bit of a shock to me, and we'll have to say hello to her. All right?
Was it Floella Benjamin?
No.
Annika Rice?
Because I've been hearing bits that we've been saying said back to me. So, hello, Natalie. Give Natalie a rave. Say hello to Natalie.
Hello, Natalie. Who's Natalie?
So, Natalie is Gareth's friend. Do you know if you know her? She works at the wine...
oh, yeah, I know Nat.
Yeah, Nat.
Nat, sorry,
Yeah,
Nat.
Because I said
Nat.
at 100.
Oh, that bollocks.
The other
Chat.
day.
Well, even when I saw that clip back, I was like, what is all that about?
That was obviously something from G, and Nat was like, I can't believe you stated at 100. Like that. So, hi, Nat.
So she said one thing that you recognise, not...
Well, no, it's not been the first time that she's quoted something.
Well, she said,
I didn't think she'd listen.
No, she said she does.
Oh, okay.
When I spoke to her...
Well, the only reason I'm saying that, I was just about to say I don't think I'll drink for most of January, is because obviously my mate G, on Tuesday, is off to Bali for the month.
It's true, you're like you're drinking, you're
My
alky,
drinking
mate.
buddy, yeah. So I don't think I'll drink. Unless you want to come out for a drink, Nat.
Don't ask her that, she'll be fucking all over that.
Hit me up.
And you haven't got through all that rum yet then?
No.
Now, how many bottles have you got through of that case of 6?
I did. Do you know what the bad thing about that was? That was a drunken purchase. That was the problem with that.
Bogdan, don't lick a sofa.
Yeah, and now also I'm going to get into more trouble, aren't I? Because I didn't get it from
What are we
North
talking
Coast.
about?
I got it direct from the source. So, but you can't beat a bit of moon curse, and that won't mind.
You got it direct from the source, from who?
Yeah. From old Bude Gin Company or whatever it's called.
What, Tom?
Yeah.
Oh, you said Tim.
No, Tom.
Then you said Tim to me the other day, so I was thinking, Tim must be a worker at North Coast Wine.
No, Tom. He dropped it around to me as well, which was really nice.
We would do fucking 6 bottles.
So yeah, no, and I've not even finished the first bottle.
Bollocks.
No, seriously.
I don't believe that for a fucking second.
Seriously.
How many days have you had them?
Well, I didn't drink last night. What are we on now?
Pricey. It's the
He
third.
delivered them on...
You'll have a drink
He
tonight,
delivered them
'cause
on
it's
New Year's
Friday.
Eve. He delivered them on New Year's Eve.
You smashed one on New Year's Eve.
No, I didn't. Dude, I didn't. In all seriousness, remember...
Oh, no, New Year's Eve was a bit of a funny...
I've actually been really fucking shit the last few days.
Pricey, don't try to make me fucking feel bad. You absolute fucking shit stain.
Fuck off, Dan. It's like, really, dude?
Yeah, we're going to get to that, but we're just taking the piss out of you about your drinking.
Yeah.
So actually, in all seriousness, you're drinking because we could have banter about this all night.
I tried to have a beer.
It's a lot better.
Tenfold.
Because you can't have beer though, can you?
I tried to have a beer because Jamie at Elements, shout out to Jamie, bought me a beer, and obviously I didn't. Well, actually said it's really awkward actually.
You can't like say, "I'm sorry, I'm not drinking beer, but I'm drinking a double
Yeah,
rum."
no, he was like, "Steve, do you want a drink?" And I was like, "Yeah, cool, cheers, mate, thank you."
I suppose you can't
He's like, yeah, okay, yeah, no, double rum and coke.
Yeah, it doesn't.
So it's not. Yeah, it's not.
It sounds like you're taking the piss.
So I took a swig, and almost instantly, I just felt like I was going to explode. I felt like I was quite sick because all my food, and I feel this now. I know because I guess mainly a liquid diet, really. You know, your food takes about 2 to 3 days to go through on Monjaro, so you're always feeling full. Of course, you chuck something fizzy on top. It's not a great feeling.
How's the old bowel movement?
Pretty pathetic. Yeah, I have. I mean, I've gone. It was quite nice when I first started. I did worry because a couple of odd side effects. You know, like you can have sickness, diarrhea, constipation, are the kind of real common side effects.
Diarrhea you had all the time anyway.
Yeah, it's like a slush puppy, isn't it? But I've did a lot of research, and you know, and you can get sulphur burps as well, for example, which is fucking horrendous. And of course, this is where a lot of people go wrong with it. It has got a lot of bad press, but it's mainly down to the fact people think they can take it and then just not change their diet. You know, there's certain veggies that are high in sulphur. You know, so like Brussels sprouts, cabbage, things like that. You don't want any milk really. I don't really drink milk anyway. You know, you don't want anything high fat because you've just got to imagine your food is fermenting in your stomach over 3 to 4 days sometimes. So if you've got stuff in there that's producing gas, it's going to come up. You know, it's going to make you feel shit.
Why didn't it go through?
Because it slows everything down.
Interesting. It slows your bowel movement down.
So that you feel full and you feel fuller for longer. Okay. And then the other thing is that it nullifies, not completely, in my case it has, the hormones that your brain sends saying you're hungry, you need to eat. So those two things, the only thing I have found, because you're meant to start on a low dose, and then basically you start on 2.5 milligrams, then you go up to 5, 7.5, and then you go up to 15, and that's the maximum dose. And it's really just to see what side effects you can tolerate. Basically, that's how your body tolerates it. I decided, and you change every 4 weeks, so I'm on week 6, and I've stayed on 2.5 because I'm losing weight and I'm not having any side effects.
You've lost a solid stone now.
About a stone and a half now, yeah.
You can see that.
In 6 weeks. You know, and I've not done really any exercise. I've still drunk, you know, not as much as I have. And I'm happy with what I'm eating. You know, I'm not like, you know, a lot of diets are quite restrictive, aren't they? You know, you can't eat that, you can't eat that.
Well, this is quite restrictive.
It is, but again, I've chosen, because there's a whole community now on social about people with Monjaro, and you know, a lot of people have some horrendous side effects. You know, like you hear a fair amount of people that are sitting on the toilet like for hours and hours on end, like shitting.
You're the opposite now, though.
Sicking into the sink at the same time, but they're like, but I've got to see it through. And it's like, but you got to understand how it works. You got to, you can't expect to just. I mean, I can't I can just about finish that meal, you know, but I have to push it. But then I do notice if I don't eat, I feel an odd feeling. I feel like not a hunger, but more like a pain in my stomach. Not like I'm hungry, but like I don't know. It's really weird. It's not the same as a hunger pain. It's more of just a pain, like a sharp pain in my stomach.
Weird, isn't it?
And I have to say, this week I've had a pretty much constant headache, but I had one that was really bad, and then it's just been kind of like in the background. I've got one now, like it's just been
just humming
in the background. And I know that one of the reasons I've not been drinking enough water.
Yeah,
I know that. You know, again, that's one of the things you're meant to do to keep yourself flushed through. Obviously, when you restrict your diet, you're not getting enough nutrients. I take a vitamin every morning, and I also take a probiotic now as well because I've got the fucking shit in my stomach, like all my food for days. I want to make sure that my gut's got lots of good, healthy bacteria in there, and I think that's, you know, touch wood, that's working for me, you know. And the only thing I've noticed is that the effect of it is getting. So it used to last me, because it lasts me till about Saturday. Then I'd start to kind of think about food more than I normally would. I just don't think about food all week. No, I just don't think about it. It doesn't.
Well, look, when you're having a drink, and like, you know, it's like once you have a drink, you get a snack. You don't have that.
No, not at all. It's weird, isn't it? It's really good.
Like, Farley on that.
Yeah, you literally. I can't explain it. It's almost like, you know, do you think about that cushion? Do you know what I mean? It's like...
Yeah, quite often.
Fuck off. It's like that. It's like, you know, some things you just don't think about. But then come Sunday, I start to feel, or kind of Saturday afternoon, Sunday, I start to feel on a Sunday. And that has been creeping. I noticed last week, maybe Thursday, Friday. Obviously, I was round here. Again, I don't know when that was. That was Thursday.
That was when you boshed off a...
Yeah, so that was Thursday.
Ton of bread.
Because although in my mind I was thinking, like, you know, I'm not hungry, I didn't have that disassociation with the food. It tasted nice, so I wanted more. So that maybe is the only doubt. Maybe I should have gone up a dose. Because again, the research I've done since says, well, your body adapts. Your body's amazing.
Yeah.
Your body's like, hang on a minute. He's obviously not receiving this hormone. I'm going to make it stronger.
Yeah.
And that's...
So how much longer did you take it for?
Well, you can take it, you know, you can, on the maximum 15 dose, which is the maintenance dose, you can be on it for up to 2 years.
What happens though? Let's say you take it for 2 years. What happens after the 2 years? Because the hunger pains will come back. They
will, but again, it's very much like therapy, I think, in that, you know, most people, I can't speak for everyone, but most people who are overweight, and it's easy for people that are not overweight and people that find it really easy to look after their health and everything like that. They eat for a reason. You know, they eat the wrong things for a reason. And it's really about using that time to reassociate your brain with food.
How many people are going to do that, dude?
Well, I'm
not saying you're in that category, but how many people?
And I think those people are quite clear to see, you know, the people that are experiencing a lot of side effects because they're not adjusting their diet.
Yeah.
You know, they're still
botching everything.
I've just had McDonald's, you know, and then the next day, oh God, I've been on the toilet. You can't do that, you know.
I suppose it's like any medication, isn't it?
So you need to use that time, that help, to just reprogram your brain to. And for me, feeling lighter, and as I feel lighter, it's a really nice feeling. You know, I don't feel, you know, when you fucking pig out over Christmas and stuff like that, and you feel, you're lethargic.
Yeah.
You know, I like feeling not like that.
You know when Anthony Costa, Blues split up, and then he sort of went off the scene, and he came back. That you're sort of, when he put a couple of pound on, sort of you're looking like that now.
Well, I want to get down to, I'm 17 something, and I want to get down to like 15. So I'll still be overweight.
Yeah,
according to BMI, I'm meant to be like 12. I don't.
Imagine if you're 12 stone.
I know.
Fucking 4 stones in your head.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
imagine if I was your size.
The rest of your body's going to be like...
Yeah, it'd be silly. So, you know, I just want to lose some weight. You You know, and then just, as I say, think about, oh, I've got to say, those Huel things, and there'll be people out there going, oh, not healthy for you. But you know what, they're 400 calories, they're nutritiously balanced, and, you know, they've got vitamins and stuff in them. They're great. I love them. Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, they got sugar in them. No, they've not got sugar, they've got sweetener. Oh, sweetener's bad for you as well.
Well,
yeah, you know.
Go on and on and
for
on.
For me, it's about ease. You know, I don't really want to be making 3 meals a day when it's got to be so fucking... You know, I know with one of those, because I try and have 1,200 calories a day. Actually, sorry, I'll tell a lie. 79 is my...
What happens if you have another one to make it 80? Is that bad?
No.
Oh,
it's
right,
just...
okay, sorry.
79 is what it's been calculated at, based on what I should do. My Huels are 400 each, so that's 800, and then my dinner in the evening is normally about 5 to 6. So I'm normally kind of just on it. If I have a rum and coke, rum and coke, they're normally around kind of 45 calories each.
So there's another 1,000.
But again, you compare that, it's hardly surprising. You compare that to lager.
Oof.
Which is about 350 a pint.
That's fucking horrendous stuff.
You can easily have 5-6 pints a night on top of a food, and then you get the amount of times I've been down Carenza, you know, easily have 5-6 pints, and then be like, oh come on, Jay, shout out to Jay, let's order a fucking Toro tapas platter, and then there's probably another 2,500 calories on top of that.
That's crazy.
So you can see how it happens.
You were sticking away some flipping calories, weren't you?
Lager was my thing. Probably 5 nights out of 7.
It must cost a fucking fortune.
Well, yeah, and so this is the thing.
You must be saving.
People will say at the moment it's not readily available on the NHS, Monjaro. They are prescribing it for, you know, clinically obese people.
You got it.
No, I pay for mine. But there's a long waiting list. You know, you have to go. It's not as easy as popping in and, you know. But yeah, no, I pay 160 quid a month. 160.
180, you told me.
Well, maybe it's 180. I don't know.
Stephen?
I don't know. Around about that.
Yeah.
I pay 160 to 180 pound a month. And...
You didn't need to say how much.
Well, I'm saying it because I know people will say how much expensive. You know, you said the same when I first told you. But then...
the volume you're not eating and that, you're probably saving quite a lot of money.
There you are. My Huel's costing me £60. So it's £120 a month, but then I'm not eating...
Fuck me, you'd spend...
I'm not drinking anywhere enough. I'm not eating, you know...
It's got to be a ton in beer a week.
Yeah, easily. I mean, would go out...
Oh, yeah, it would be, yeah.
Yeah.
£6-7 or £6 a pint.
Yeah. Well, you think, you know, probably easily doing 6 pints a night... 6 6s are 36.
God, look at the fucking old flipping...
Times 5. You know, plus food. That's on top of your food you've had during the day. You know, lunch at Gareth's. Just an enormous amount. It's unsurprising.
He's actually losing quite a lot of money now.
It's unsurprising, really, when you look back. You know, how the fuck did I get so fat? It's unsurprising.
Yeah.
But it's difficult. And I talk about that because, you know, obviously going through therapy and that, and sorry, I know we're going wildly off piece, but, you know, part of the things are, well, you know, you do you. Like, who are you there to impress? Who are you trying to impress? Like, why do you care what everyone else thinks? You know, all these kind of buzz phrases. Why are you doing that face?
Yeah.
It's going to be really funny.
It was weird.
So, yeah.
So, other than Kilimanjaro...
Yeah.
What else has been going
anyone
on?
that is interested, I've got a £40 off code that you can that I'll post in the comments. Not that we sponsor it or recommend it or anything like that. I can only go by my own.
Well, you clearly were.
You know, but I've got a £40 off your first injection code.
What a fucking delight that is, isn't it?
That I will share with you. Interestingly, I've had a couple of people have approached me. I'm not going to call them out because that would be really horrible of me. I was actually out the other day.
What, wanted an autograph?
No, I was out the other day and someone said to me that I don't see a lot. Someone said, did I tell you about this?
No,
I'll tell you afterwards. Sorry, I probably won't. Someone said to me in a shop, you've lost a load of weight. I don't see them that often. It's not a shop I frequent very frequently. And I said, "Oh, thank you very much." It was nice when
Rose?
people noticed. No.
Farmers?
And how have you done it? Obviously, no. Obviously, know me maybe a bit well. I said, talk to them about Monjaro, and then we've been messaging because they wanted advice and stuff. Obviously, I gave them my code.
They got another code.
No, it's the same code you can reuse over and over. Basically, in all transparency, you get £45 off and I get £45 off as well.
So 40.
It's 40, 45. Semantics.
Oh, come on, mate. It's got to be either 40 or 45.
I think it's 40.
It could be 50.
And
to be fair, it could be 100 by the time
And
Pricey
someone
sends
messaged
it
me
to you.
today as well.
Saying what?
Same thing. Where'd you get your Monjaro from?
Well, it's like some sort of black market shit. Where'd you get your fucking Monjaro from?
So no, it's good. It's really good. There's a lot of bad press about it, but I think a lot of it is about how you take it and how you manage it. So
I'm not sure if I'm a big fan.
No.
I think it's just the after.
It surprised me.
It's just the after bit. Because you've already said you'll probably put weight back on.
No, I didn't say that. No, I did not say that.
Don't fucking say... If Fee comes back, she was there because you said, yeah, I know I will. And we're like, so why are you doing
drunk?
it? No.
I don't know.
Because
I don't think I will.
Yeah, I know I will. But that's just... You
don't
said,
think
you
I
said,
will.
you know what I'm like.
And do you know what? If I do, then I'll just take it again.
Because...
No, I don't think... The thing is, like...
Maybe you've... Sorry to interrupt. Maybe when we spoke, you were like, yeah, I probably will because... But actually, because you've lost the weight and actually it's making you feel good and it's actually making a difference.
That's the thing, isn't it?
Maybe you've gone... Actually,
when
no,
you
I
feel
won't.
good, I imagine it's very much like having a gastric band or something like that, you know, where you do something that's fairly drastic. Because, you know, taking Monjaro is fairly drastic, to be fair. You know, there is little point in kind of doing it and then...
Exactly, yeah.
You know, and then kind of just going back at it. But,
like I said, if you're on it for a sustained period of time, hopefully
well, I think
you can educate yourself, brain, to reprogram your brain. Sorry.
I think I'll be on it for a minimum of 6 months.
I think
maybe
probably
a
most
year.
of this year, yeah.
But even little things, you know, don't say it. Even little things like, you know, this morning doing my exercise, I felt stronger. I got a few PBs this morning.
Well, you're holding less meat.
Yeah, exactly. You know, more protein. So
is that when you're sat on the sofa doing your like your?
You would have liked it, actually. It's a side peloton thing. It's not like a class. It's like you're going around a track.
Do you sweat?
Yeah.
Like in Benidorm sweat.
Yeah. Buckets.
Like you need a bed sheet.
Yeah. You go around this track and you have to like move between lanes. The further right
so you have to hold the bike.
Right you go, the higher the cadence, so it's the harder it is. But then there's like, so you remember like the dancing games where you have to like, do you remember things like that?
Yeah.
So they have little things that can't, so you have to be in the right lane to get points. So it's all about points. And then there's little things like little power-ups. So one thing is you have to get like 500%. So you've only got a short amount of time on the track to do it.
So you have to give it welly, yeah.
Give it your welly.
Imagine your little legs spinning around. When you sat on the bike, is your head knee touching the seat?
No.
And then your feet, like you need...
I did do a PB this morning though. I can't remember what it was now. It was a bit annoying though, I'm not going to lie, this morning, because I got on the bike, I started, and then the dog walker's just started again. Shout out to Grace. Dog walker's just started again.
Why don't you take the dog out for a walk?
Normally I would come down and unlock the door because she just opens the door.
Well, you leave it unlocked.
And he comes and goes out, so we don't have to be involved in that scenario. This morning, obviously, because I'd not been doing it over Christmas, I was on the bike pedalling and about to get off.
Why don't you take the dog for a walk before that? Is that of interest?
Dog walker, dude. Yeah. Circular economy.
Circular economy, is that right? Is it, Stephen? Okay, so early December, we also went to Exeter for a night.
We did.
For my birthday.
For your
birthday. It was like very, very late November, early December.
So I wasn't on Monjaro then, was I?
No. No, you were hitting it hard.
That was a good night,
no,
to be
weren't.
fair.
No, it was good fun. We went Boom Battle Bar. It was good fun.
I didn't see that bit.
You arrived late.
Didn't see that bit.
You were supposed to be there at what? You said about 7 o'clock, you thought. Then the day before you said, you'd be there for about 1ish. And then I said, well, it'll be about 5, and you ended up getting there at 6.
But did we not have a nice evening?
We did have a...
They saw that great band, actually.
Oh, they're brilliant.
Really good.
Can't remember the name of them. I'm following
Best band that I've seen in a very, very
yeah,
long time.
So
Certainly better than anything
lead
around
singer
here.
was really, really good.
Yeah,
he had a real good way about him, didn't he?
He was a bit. I imagine he's a bit like you at dinner parties. To be fair, he was like full of charisma. Hello, my name's. We had the Man Down Christmas party.
Oh, yeah, Man Down. That was good fun. Gareth did the food.
British Pie Company did all the food for that.
It was very nice as well.
I didn't eat any of it. But,
you didn't, did you? No.
That was nice.
I cooked in London. What an absolute load of bollocks. Near London.
Well, you said it was like, London, but you were classic Cornish, weren't you?
No, it just makes it... You're right there.
Classic Cornish, like fucking giving it all London, but it was like Buckinghamshire or something like that.
Was it West Sussex?
Wasn't London at all.
Something Sussex.
Dick.
Somewhere down there. It's 5.5 hours to get to. And that was the weekend that it was blowy. That was really, really windy.
Yeah, we had Storm Dara.
Yeah. But I was driving.
You didn't heed to the warnings of not going out unless it was necessary.
Oh, do you know what? Unless they
David
said
Michael Sargent, what would they need to say?
You're not allowed to leave your house.
I mean, they've only said that once, and during COVID.
What's that got to do with anything?
It's unlikely that they're going to say that. They said don't travel unless it's completely necessary.
But it was completely necessary.
Yeah, otherwise people would have been hungry. I get that. I do get that. Yeah, but they would have done, wouldn't they?
Yeah. But it wasn't that. It was nowhere near as bad as down here.
What, up there?
Yeah. Nowhere near as bad. No. Sort of further inland after about an hour.
So they actually would have been all right.
Yeah.
They could have gone to the supermarket and got their own food.
There was a bit of debris in that. I would just take it slowly. It's fine.
Yeah, that's the thing half the time. As long as you stay 2 metres apart from the other cars.
Yes. Nothing could be transmitted.
Nothing is.
So that was good fun.
Man Down's been cool, isn't it?
Man Down's been amazing.
I don't know who I was talking to. No, it was you, wasn't it, earlier? It's an interesting thing. If anyone doesn't know what Man Down is, they've got groups all over the country. We go to one in Bude, up at the Puffle Village Hall, isn't it?
Puffle.
That's what I said.
I thought you said Puffle. Sorry.
Puffle Village Hall. Dick. And meet every other Thursday. So we met last night, so it won't be on now for 2 weeks. And it's just a nice group of lads sitting around a table. Don't have to talk. Sometimes you just listen and maybe give your experience or opinions, or just don't say anything. Just enjoy a coffee. There weren't no cake last night. It was just crisps, wasn't it?
Yeah, you weren't very happy about that, were you?
But I like it. It's really nice. And the guys, our local leaders, Keith and James, lovely blokes. And yeah, I understand why people would feel a bit apprehensive about going.
It's quite nerve-wracking, isn't it? The first time you go in there, it's like...
I think whatever you think it's like, it's not.
Yeah, that's perfectly put. If you're thinking about going, but you're like...
Oh, it's going to be horrendous. I'm not that kind of guy.
Yeah, then you are...
Just go.
You are that kind of guy, and it's easy to go.
Oh, do you know what? I don't mind saying, I know we're in January, but, really kind of broke down last night, and I felt fantastic this morning. Just to...
I was hoping you were going to.
It was a classic. It was a classic of what blokes do. It's like a case study. I've been really depressed throughout December and, right through Christmas, really fucking down. A lot of kind of, crying on my own and in the toilet and stuff like that. Really kind of upset, stuck in my thoughts. Probably making life hell for everyone else as well, because it probably comes across as quite miserable and quiet and stuff like that.
Do you think it's anything to do with the diet?
No.
No, because you said all of December. You've only been doing that in December.
Oh, I'm normally quite a depressed person anyway, to be fair. I normally hold things in a lot.
You've never said that before.
No, I am. I do hold in a lot of stuff.
Like a depressed person, you've never implied anything.
Oh, I am. I've got to be aware of that. I've been on, as you know, I've been on antidepressants 25 years, and I have had a lot to. Normally, I've got really good at processing things, but I think it feels like I love an analogy. It feels a bit like an icing piper. What's that called?
An icing piper?
Yeah, where you get the paper. When you're icing.
Right, piping bag?
Piping bag, that's it, yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Also known as an icing piper. And you can squeeze it and kind of, if you've got it steady, and it kind of goes through and comes out nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
But sometimes you overfill it,
Yeah.
and you're trying to fucking just squeeze the whole thing at once. It's just going to fucking... And I think sometimes that's what happens to me, and ordinarily I probably wouldn't deal with that. And I think a lot of people don't deal with that. And of course that kind of effect can lead to things like suicide and self-harm and stuff like that, because it's just more and more and more and more. And last night, I didn't mean to cry. I just started talking about what was on my mind. And of course it's upsetting, and you have a little cry. No one's fucking judging you. No one's fucking... It's
mad, isn't it? How, like,
and you feel you've
offloaded.
offloaded.
So good, yeah.
You've had a shit. It's what it is.
Verbal shit.
Yeah, you've had a shit, and it's really nice, and it's so nice to feel loved in a way. No one fucking taps you on the back and says they love you, but you feel that kind of that comfort.
Yeah, well, yeah, I feel we're all on the same page. There's no preconception. It's like we're all fucked up.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that in any offence to the other lads, because I'm as bad as the next person. But we're in a good way. We're just dealing with stuff and just trying to get through. And we're all on the same
as everyone, women as well. I think. Excuse me.
God.
I think as a general population, we are really bad at communicating through, and normally because we don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, or we don't want to put our head above I don't know why I'm saying this word because I can never say it, the prefaces.
Prefaces. Prefaces. No.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Prefaces.
No.
Prefaces. I
can't hear. It's just a sound now.
Whatever it is.
Prepapist. Prepafis.
Yeah, that's it. You don't need to look it up.
Prepapist. No, go on.
Yeah, we don't like...
Precipice.
That's it. We don't like doing it. We don't like doing it. We don't.
I don't know what we were talking about.
But yeah, so that was that. Christmas was tough.
Yeah, Christmas always makes December tough anyway. And we spoke about this. We spoke about it in December and all that, but it does make December tough. And
a lot of people have been saying the same thing, haven't they?
Yeah. But I think we hear that, me and you, or for me anyways, because I go to Man Down, so I've heard that.
Yeah.
But because I've never really heard that before, and it's only from the conversation I had with you 2 weeks ago, it's the first time I've ever really heard it.
What's that?
About people really struggling at Christmas.
Yeah. But of course, loads of people do. I mean, I know people outside of groups and things that struggle at Christmas.
I don't think it matters what money you've got or where you live or anything. I think you probably struggle
it's a pantomime.
At one point, yeah.
It is a pantomime.
You know who you are, don't you?
I am...
The Dame.
100%. Yeah. You're Cinderella.
What else? December.
But yeah,
is that it really?
Well, yeah, I think so. It's
been an all right month for me overall. Relatively busy. Yeah, it's always steady. December's always pretty steady.
Well, because you get your VIPs flying in, don't you?
Oh, from all over the world.
You got that. Obviously, had a bit of shit at work. Lost a client. That was a bit of a fucker.
Oh, you did, yeah.
Yeah, so that was a bit of a fucking blow by Mike Tyson.
Yeah, slightly unfortunate.
Tyson. Yeah, so I think, I mean, I'd give myself a pat on the back. I think if actually I look back at December, probably went through quite a shit time, actually. Now I look back at it.
Yeah. It's always funny, isn't it? When you're in something, even when it's good, isn't it until you look back, you're like, God, it's a really, really good time. I really, really struggled. It's funny how you can't see it at the very time, really, as bad or as good as what it is.
No, well, that's right, because it's flight or fight, isn't it? It is that you're living in the moment. Yeah. And I think, when you look back, and you've got to give yourself a pat on the back, but I do feel like I probably was in the ring with Mike Tyson for most of last December.
Were you fighting Mike Tyson from the 80s, 90s, or were you fighting Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, Mike Tyson?
Oh, no, definitely in his prime.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you were taking some fucking punches.
Yeah, punches, yeah.
You stood up, though, didn't you?
Yeah, stood up. And,
did you get knocked down at all?
Yeah, never going to let you... Are we singing a song, or...?
No, I was asking you a question.
Did I stand up? Yeah, of course I did. Yeah, I'm still here.
So you was on the, you had you on the ropes.
Yeah, do you know what? I never give up. Like
I bet you had your fists down and you were like, "Fucking, I'm having this."
Yeah, like playing dirty as well, headbutting, heavy petting. Do you have any good food in December? Those dough balls you made were nice. They were nice. Did you have any
like
any
a
really
garlicky...
nice food that you had? Either out or... What did you have for Christmas Day?
Oh, I had an absolute fucking shit meal in town, which I can't really say. Do you know what? No, fuck it. I'm going to say it was at the Tree Inn.
Yeah?
It was diabolical, like fucking diabolical.
Trev, like you doing that.
Sorry?
Trev.
Oh, well, sorry. It was on a Friday night. Everyone that was there said it was shit. There was 25 of us.
Yeah.
So I kindly got invited by Norton Barton Food Village, where my kitchen is,
Yeah.
for their Christmas do, and it was diabolical. Like, it was the worst food I've ever eaten.
Oh, really?
I don't know who was cooking up there. It was...
It weren't you, that's for sure.
Awful. No, it was a curry. It was a curry night. It's all sit down. I was like so. Fucking, I've lost my train of thought. Not overwhelmed. I think to be invited. So I don't get invited to work, dudes. Obviously, because I'm not employed. So it was flipping lovely. The meal, I felt really bad for Richard and Fiona because it was diabolical. Honestly, it was so bad. And it wasn't even me being fussy.
Was it edible?
No, it was far from fucking edible.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was disgusting.
Oh, really?
The meat was like
rancid or?
No, chewy as fuck. You know, like it was like someone had gone, oh, do you know, it's a bit of water. I'm going to chuck some cumin, a few different spices in there, and I'll just stir that around. And then what I'll do is I'll just throw all this meat in, stir it, and then cook it for like 20 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, or maybe an hour at a push.
So it wasn't like...
And then, honestly,
it was like a watery broth.
Yeah, the water that was with it wasn't a sauce. It was like a brown water.
Oh, wow.
That was slightly thicker. So I suppose it's debatable. It could be called a sauce.
Rice?
Yeah, the rice was shit.
What was wrong with the rice?
It was just all... Basically, it was too much cooked in one big pan. You could tell. So the top lot was probably all right. And as you get further down, they'd overcooked it. So it was just all stodgy. And again, it's not me being fussy, like it's just a curry.
Anything with it?
Poppadoms were bang on, so they were bought in. Bargies were disgusting. They looked nice, they were massive. And they were like, when you opened up, it looked like raw chicken.
Oh no, so they weren't cooked properly.
I'm going to get murdered for this, probably. That's why you're egging me on.
Really? Was there anything else with it? Like any...
I'm quite happy. Like if people think my food's shit, tell me.
No.
Or like if you have a good meal. Yeah, I don't...
They did just lose their chef though, didn't they?
Actually, I have no idea. In their defence, well, not in their defence, but I've heard their Sunday roast is really, really nice. No, I have, genuinely. Off loads of people.
Maybe they have a different chef on a Sunday.
But that's where we went for a Sunday roast up at the Bay, and it was lovely.
Yeah?
Yeah, for the Bay View, and it was really nice.
I've heard good things about
that.
Yeah,
need a little bit more veg. The meat was nice. Just sauce was nice. Gravy. Nice. I think that's about it. Did we have food out when we went to Exeter?
Yes.
Oh no, we had brunch, didn't we? But that's right, but you come later. That's right, yeah.
We did, must have had
something. Did we have food after? No, we had like McDonald's at... Oh no, you had McDonald's when you left at about 1, 2 o'clock.
No.
No. You did. You were like, I'll go to get McDonald's, and you and Derek left.
No, because when we met you...
Yeah?
We met you in that place, we came out, because Feezy was... We were like, we're a bit peckish.
Oh, fuck. We did. We had that really nice pub.
Oh, that's it, yeah.
That my mate Khan had said to go to. It's a proper old school pub, but lovely as well. What was it called?
The nice bloke in there, wasn't it? He gave us
Lanoy was flipping top.
I remember it was cool, but it was nice. It was like snacky stuff, wasn't it?
Oh, bugger, I can't remember. I'll try to remember for next time, give him a shout. But that was nice, actually. Yeah, you ordered a load like you do.
Tapas.
Yeah, you definitely weren't on your Kilimanjaro then, were you?
No. That was nice.
Where else have I been? That's probably about it, to be honest.
Well, and what's your head been like?
I've never given head. It's not been bad. It was a bit rocky over Christmas, sort of in periods, but no, nothing that was any different to sort of any other Christmas.
No.
Sort of struggled a bit on Christmas Day afternoon, but always seem to. It's almost like we said, you like going up and up in the anticipation, all Christmas, get the decorations up, get the presents, and like, for me, you sort of have lunch and then it sort of goes, slowly just drops like that, and my
because
mood,
it's over.
Yeah.
you realise you've basically you peaked, and you've come.
Yeah, bolted, and then sort of it goes like that. And Boxing Day, we had a good crack Boxing Day, didn't we?
Yeah, it was good.
You came over with my parents. We played some card games, which was hilarious.
Yeah.
And I made that. That was saying about those dough balls. I made the
fucking supreme,
like cheesy garlic bread thing, wasn't it?
Well, was it cheese? Was there cheese?
Cheese on top. Yeah. And you went through it like a fucking
it was. I
prostitute in a
think it was
flipping
the
brothel,
salt
didn't you?
For me, I think.
Was it?
Yeah, I think because I've not
You
been
did
eating
surf a few
salt.
times.
I think like that's because salt's quite addictive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, once you're getting that kind of like taste in your mouth.
Yeah.
Everyone likes a solid taste in their mouth. You just can't stop. You have to keep going back for more. And I think as well is they were small, weren't they? So it wasn't like I was.
Know about that.
Yeah. So you didn't feel like you were eating a lot.
No.
No.
But you did.
Eat a loaf.
I think apart from that, no, I've been pretty good. I think overall, and then we said to me, both of us a bit the same routine. Being out of routine's no good for me.
No.
And I don't mean like working
9 to 5
8,
to make
10,
a living.
15 hours in a day. I mean, even just doing a couple of hours work just sets me.
I have to say I've been the same. Like even where I've really struggled to have any interest in anything for a few weeks. But even just doing like 2 hours work makes you feel a lot better. Because you've achieved something. You're not just sitting down watching Sound of Music or Chitty Bang Bang or, wanking off over Oliver or whatever it is. Not Tullet, by the way, the film. There's lots. What?
I wondered whose surname you were going to say. Sorry, Oliver. Does Oliver listen?
I don't think he does. I think he's back though. In a couple of weeks or for a couple of weeks.
It'd be quite interesting to see his face if he listened to this.
Yeah, we should get him on.
Yeah?
It'd be cool. I've not seen him for fucking donkey's years.
So apart from that, been pretty good overall.
Yeah, I think so. Well,
putting all the troubles aside.
Yeah. So what would you score December out of 10?
That's quite an interesting question, that is.
Isn't it, Charles? You know me.
Still the same old cheese. Probably 7. I was going to go 8. I don't think it deserves an 8.
No.
What would you go?
Yeah, probably quite a lot lower than that, I
was
think.
I say 4?
Yeah, 3's pushing 4 maybe. Certainly 3 the tail end, maybe even a 2 the tail end, but...
That's really weird. So I was going to say an 8 until it got to near the end of Christmas. I was going to go 7. How weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, that's that fucking... Like that.
Again, it's just like coming and... you start out on your sexual journey, fucking loving to smash you all night, you fucking slag, And then obviously,
I'd like to say I don't treat my ladies like that.
You blow your load.
I don't want to smash no slags. Smash no slags.
I'll see you in the morning. So I think it's what it feels like.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. No, I don't mean it's hard. It's been hard at times, but
it's January, and the good news is there's Easter eggs in the supermarket. Have you been in there?
You feel like just clearing the shelves and just pushing it all on the floor, just kicking.
I don't know why. I don't know why there is. It's not till March. It's April, isn't it? Easter.
Something sounds like it's going to explode. End of March. I think, isn't it? Beginning of...
Really, do they need to get them in? Like first week of January?
No, it's not end of March. It's April.
Yeah. 4 months away.
Yeah, it's definitely not end of March. I say that, I'm probably wrong.
Probably.
Do you like January? Because there's people that are like, no, it's dark and it's mingy and...
I think normally the reason people don't like January, certainly when I used to be employed, is because you normally get paid before Christmas. And then you've got 6-7 weeks to go.
But isn't that down to planning?
It is, yeah. It is. And it just feels long, I think. I think you've got that, you kind of come back after like having a couple of weeks off, everything's a bit fucking fairy tale-y over Christmas and you can eat what you fucking want. You don't have to you can watch what you want. It doesn't matter if you're late, stay in your pyjamas and sit on the sofa all day. Like, none of that shit matters. And then getting back to the reality of it when you realise you're fucking broke, fat. And you
make Christmas sound like an absolute fucking delight.
You need to get back to it's the reality of it. You ask most people, that's why gyms are fucking probably rolling in cash right now.
Do you know what? That's
And it is, you know, we all go, I'm going to go to the gym, you know, most people think the stats are ridiculous, you know, way over half of people won't be going in February.
It's bonkers.
And
they're probably still paying for the membership.
Not only that, but it affects your mental health. Because you're like, I couldn't do it. What a failure I am. You know?
That's why I was quite like, because I've never done any other job over that period, over Christmas period. I quite like not having the 2 weeks off over the Christmas period.
Yeah.
I would like maybe always to have Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and the 20th off. I had to work part of the 20th. I'd like those 4. That would be nice. That would be a nice break. No, that's plenty.
Way more than plenty.
Plenty, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I can't be asked having any more time off than that.
No.
I don't want to. I don't want to feel shit. I'd prefer like to go to work for a few hours or a day, then come back in the evening and feel good. Oh, okay, it's still Christmassy. Yeah. Play with me Tonka truck or whatever it is.
You know, people will say that, you know, they like that period because, you know, they can eat, they can drink. You know, I could easily just, I mean, I probably was pissed most days over Christmas, to be honest with you. I don't know.
Did you hit it hard on the booze?
Not hard, no.
So when we went to the pub, you didn't drink?
That was a couple of days before Christmas Eve.
Yeah, I'm trying to...
The holly and the ivy.
Did you have a couple of drinks then? I can't...
No, so we met once, didn't we? We were going to have that's the Saturday afternoon.
And you didn't drink?
Didn't drink, and then the next day I had a couple.
Yeah, but wasn't very much.
No, and then I went back on because I don't. Yeah, again, it's just my relationship. The thing is, those calories now, I'm like fucking hell, like that's all I've got is 1372. Excuse me.
So why were you drinking like a fish over Christmas? Just because?
I just didn't care. Yeah, I didn't care. And if I'd been on a diet that required a massive amount of willpower, like most diets do, I would have failed, entirely failed. On a separate topic, do you watch Traitors? Do you like that?
No, that's BBC, isn't it? No, I've never...
Yeah, it's quite good, just get into it.
Yeah, Farley watched, I think, is this a second?
Second season, yeah.
I don't know, it looks a bit BBC wanky stuff.
It's all right, actually, it's quite... I think you'd like it, because it requires... You know, obviously, it's a little bit psychological. It's quite good.
You said Jekyll was good.
Jekyll's very good. Watch that. Oh, God. I watched all the Die Hards. Rhea had never seen Die Hard enough in her life, which I found absolutely...
Fuck off. That is bollocks. She's never seen Die Hard.
She has now. We watched them one day after the other. In fact, we watched two in one night.
She's just been fucking born.
Her mum's a bit funny.
Well, she's been with you for like 40 years. A lovely woman.
So we watched that.
She's never seen Die Hard.
The other one was... What are they called? Ham Girls?
Ham Girls? That's not a film.
It's not called Ham Girls. The series about the assassin. Is it Ham Girls?
Killing Eve?
No. On Netflix.
Ham Girls?
Ham Girls? Not Ham Girls. Red Squirrel. What's it called? Red Squirrel.
Red Lorry. You okay, hon?
It's where the woman's the wife of one of the prime ministers or something, like one of the ministers, and she's like undercover.
Black Doves.
Black Dove.
Fucking Red Squirrel. What did you say?
I was getting closer though. I got colour animal. You know.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Yellow Chicken.
Yeah, well.
So that's very good.
What, Yellow Chicken?
Kiara. No, not
Kiora. That's a drink.
Cara. Oh my God.
I know what you mean. What is
Kiara Knightley. No.
Keira Knightley.
Keira Knightley, thank you. Keira Twice Knightley.
So that was nice. That was good to watch that.
That was very good.
EastEnders was a bit fucking disappointing.
I'm not really wanting to talk about it.
I was expecting big Christmas, big New Year, both of them pretty shit. Cindy got fucking knocked off on Christmas Day. Cindy Bill. Still played by Michelle Collins.
How old is she now?
Bold.
She's bold?
She's old.
Oh,
and fucking New Year's Day, Nish pushed fucking Eve and Suki off a balcony.
Great. Great.
Thought we were going to die. He didn't push Eve off the balcony,
Okay, cool.
but he poisoned her. Just fucking ridiculous.
Did he push her or poison her then? Oh, no. I didn't ask it.
No.
No, I
he
didn't.
Poisoned Eve
and
pushed Suki off the balcony.
Oh, it's two different people.
Yeah.
I thought it was one person. That's boring as fuck. No wonder you fucking felt like shit over Christmas.
It's progressive because obviously a lesbian couple, but Suki is of Sikh faith, I believe. So, it's really...
What's that got to do with anything?
Oh, it's progressive, isn't it?
Progressively what? Shit?
No, I mean in culture.
Oh, I know. They used to have Dr. Leg. That was progressive back then.
Yeah, so that was it really.
They used to have Nasty Nick when he had the heroin addiction.
Doc Cotton, Nasty Nick. Yeah, all kinds of... Sonia's still in it. Do you remember Sonia?
Yeah.
Yeah, with a trombone.
Remember when she with a trombone? Yeah. Jeez, that was years.
Hello. It's Natalie Cassidy. Do you remember that? I'm doing this now. Shout out to Natalie.
Anyway.
Not you, Nat. Not Nat from Cornish Wine Company. That's not what it's called, is it? North Coast Wine Company.
North Coast Wine.
Natalie Cassidy. Obviously, you're nothing like Natalie Cassidy. Also, big shout out to Ted. Ted, if you're listening.
Ted the dog. Fucking goes for me every time I go in there.
Let us know if you're in the room, Ted. Give us a sign.
What's that from? That's from...
The seance. I'm thinking of Derek Akora.
Yeah.
Well, I'm feeling something.
I'm feeling...
I see a man with a bald head. Might be called Julian. No, not Julian. Sarah. David.
It's really... that's from... Phoenix Nights, isn't he? No, not... Oh, no, I'm not... No, I'm thinking
You're thinking of something else. I'm thinking about OG Derek Akora, where it's like... No, I'm not thinking about Derek... Well, I am thinking about Derek Akora, but I'm also thinking about the geezer that used to do... Is it Martin Fry?
Keep talking,
seriously. That used to do the... I know who you're thinking about, because you've done this joke on this podcast before. Yes, you have.
Clinton Baptiste. I'm thinking he looks a bit like a Gareth Gates. He's very good. He's on Chris Moore's has him on. He's very funny.
What's his name? Clinton Bambino?
Clinton Baptiste. He was on Phoenix Nights.
Is he the same guy that's on... Have you seen that clip on social where he goes, Hello, John, this is Clinton Bambino. Can you hear me?
I don't think
Clinton Bambino. Yeah, no, it's not the same guy. One thing I've done is deleted all my social media.
I know, and also on your messenger, you can't see when you're active and not.
Oh, wow.
So
maybe that's part of the problem. But no,
not that it matters.
I got rid of it. So that's actually day 3 now. No Insta, no Facebook, no TikTok, no Snapchat.
I've probably since you've done that, I've probably cut my time down by an hour because of the reels you sent me.
Yeah, it is nice.
Nice.
I don't know what anyone's doing. I'm not getting upset about people being on holiday.
Do you get upset when people are on holiday?
No, but sometimes, when you're scrolling through and you've got some dickheads that's... Oh, I can't give examples, obviously, but, someone's there or someone's
like
there.
Like when Gareth's on holiday.
No, not at all.
Dan, when Dan's on holiday.
Fuck off, no. It's just sometimes, isn't it, when you're scrolling... And I know everyone paints this fucking perfect picture online, and it's...
Shouldn't let that shit affect you.
I don't even need to even think to myself, it's probably not real anymore, because I just don't look at it. I'm not looking at fucking stupid arguments or stuff that people are posting about the government and the shit they're doing, or I'm not getting wound up by...
So you don't want to talk about the orbs and the...
No, I don't give a fuck about it. I've got...
No, I was wondering if you want to talk about it.
Yeah, I just don't, I'm sick of humanity. You're going, even in something like the orbs, you go in the comments and there's fucking anger and evil and people being horrible to each other. And then people saying stupid things like, it's probably COVID vaccine floating in the air. Fuck off.
You say that as a joke, but
it's not, though. I'm sick of it.
You do know that someone's probably said that in the comments and actually meant it.
I fucking hate shit like that. It's like people moaning about the fact that you've got a fucking... You started me right off now. People moaning about the fact you've got a book...
You've sat back, sit back forward.
You've got to book the fucking dump now. Do you know what? It took 10 seconds and it's so fucking easy.
It's a pain in the... See, I'm not bothered. It doesn't bother me because I'll book it in. But it is a pain in the arse if you're like, fucking, I've just had a quick clear. Right, I'll run it to the dump.
You still can.
Last minute's difficult.
Why?
As Fee couldn't do it.
Why?
There weren't any slots.
But you guys are great at planning. Do you know what I mean? Like, I get it.
Yeah, no, but we still couldn't do it.
No, I
There was
get
still
it.
no slots. So that's a bit of a pain in the arse. But it's not.
But that's just change, isn't it? That's just...
Oh, yeah, no.
Because we're used to that,
Yeah.
you know. Similar thing, I mean, Morrison's, that's another thing. All the fucking...
Oh, God.
all the fucking...
When he starts closing his eyes and talking, you're in fucking trouble.
All the fucking posts,
Open your fucking eyes.
all the posts about, oh, I hope the supermarket's going to invite me to their Christmas party because I've been scanning my own shopping all year. Fuck off. Fuck off.
I was going to go, but I couldn't. I was busy.
Today, self-checkout. I don't want to stand like Nessa. Standing behind fucking someone. There's someone in front of me and there's someone on the checkouts and obviously they're waiting, their red light's flashing, they turn around and like, you've put your fucking bags on the scale, you dickhead! It goes on weights!
Yeah, but people don't get it.
It says unidentified item in the fucking bagging area. Take the fucking bags out. It'll then say, I've bought my own bags. You press the fucking button, you put them on the scales and you say, done. And then, fuck me, it works.
Maybe they need you there.
It's not working. Go and fucking queue up then, you prick. And then back up there, you've got people coming out the fucking queue for the thing, right across the fucking gangway. Excuse me. Sorry, love, I'm queuing for cashier. Fuck off.
Why is that?
Oh, it pisses me off.
And it's like...
And they're just like... It's like, have you seen that film with Bruce Willis in?
Die Hard. No, I've never seen that.
No, where you lay in a pod
Sit in
and
the fucking screen properly. We have to change
you lay in a
this to
pod
joke.
and you control...
cramp.
Good. You control yourself in another universe.
Was that on Netflix or was it that proper...
It's a film, yeah. And that's what it's like. It's like people get shut down. Because they're just like walking along and they don't. It'll be fine. Yeah, pull over. Pull over to the side. But no, they're on a fucking angle. They're trying to do a fucking isosceles triangle across the fucking aisle.
Do you know what really... We're going to have to shut...
And someone the other day, right, literally had the fucking trolley out and then they're like, put your fucking arse in, love. It's only fucking 6 foot wide. Put your fucking trolley to the side.
Our arse is 6 foot.
Oh, it pisses me off. And that because you get all shit like that. All shit like that on fucking
our arse
social
that big?
media. Yeah.
6 foot wide?
Yeah. No, it wasn't. But I just fucking hate the moan, especially when people are in the wrong. And they moan about fucking shit and you think, you know, like, it just annoys me.
This is the first time I think you've ever sat like that, cross-legged.
Just fucking annoys me because...
Why didn't you tell me that sooner that it annoyed you?
People, I tell you what, like, I'm all for everyone having their own fucking pain. People ain't got a fucking clue what pain is, I tell you.
Some people haven't, no.
You know, you're sitting in a fucking, you know, not able to read a fucking screen. Or go online and book yourself a fucking slot.
Yeah, but people like to be mothered, don't they? And sort of like, this is what you need to do, this is what you have to do, and you shouldn't
have... It's the faces, isn't it? Turning... And it's almost like they do... They exaggerate.
This is going to be a great clip.
It's like all the fucking... It's like all the fucking pensioners that used to line up at the fucking post office at 9 o'clock when they had to go and pick up their fucking shit from the post office. Like, why all go? What are you doing all day? Nothing.
I suppose get it boxed off early, isn't it?
What? So you can go back home and fucking eat crab paste sandwiches and sit and watch Home and Away all day? Do you know what I mean? Like, what fucking else have you got to do?
That stuff's beastly, isn't it?
I mean, honestly. All the working people go out at 9 o'clock. They've got to get to work. Why are you fucking driving? Again, we've done this before, but... Right fucking now, when you've got all the fucking people visiting Bude, and you're like 5 miles an hour up their arse, and it's difficult. Come on! Especially, you know, when you get to the bottom of, you know, where Lansdowne is, and you're like, right, they're going to go right.
Yeah.
And they're fucking in the middle. 5 miles falling out, and you're like, right, I'm gonna fuck it. I always try and go in the right hand mirror or the left hand mirror, so I know I'm there. And then people as well, you know, when you're going down, like Brendan is a classic. When you go, because you can fit 2 cars through there, no problem, no problem at all.
Yeah, no, I know.
It'll
People,
be fine. No, I pull over.
People come through and they're like,
I make sure I stay out here when they pull over, so that they can see. I like to educate, so they can see that it's fine.
yeah,
It's absolutely fine. You didn't need to pull over. You could have carried on going.
yeah, it's bucket loads of space. Yeah, I know.
Oh God. Anyway, but that's really fucking rolled my bones the last few.
Are you all right now?
Yeah, no, I feel good for getting it off.
You
my
proper
chest.
fucking got revved up then, didn't you? I'll tell you something that really, that similar sort of thing. I was out walking with Jules a couple of days ago.
Oh my God, I got another one.
And just by the River Life, you know, is the path going towards...
What were you doing walking with Jules?
Why?
Well, we never go walking together.
You never ask.
Well, what set of circumstances?
Just
where
shut
you
up for a
walking
second, let me
with...
tell
Were
the
you
story.
walking with his fucking dog?
Yeah, I was walking with his dog. It was literally the last fucking minute.
We've been trying to organise that for fucking months. Us all 3 of us going out walking the dog. Fuck you, Jules, prick.
You know the bit along the River Life?
Yes.
And it goes along the bridge.
Yeah.
And it's wide enough, 5 foot wide. 5 foot wide. You can fit two prams along easy.
Easily. 2
So
wheelchairs,
so I'm stood. I've waited not on the grass part, on the tarmac bit, on the path, because this fella's with his daughter on this like scooter, just fallen off her little bike. Oh, she's got it for Christmas.
Yeah.
So I'm stood there. He's just here, 2 foot in front of me. So I've stopped with Bogdan. So I've clearly fucking stopped because I don't want to walk on the grass and wet. I'll probably slip over, know me.
Yeah.
So I thought, do you know what? I'll leave him to get himself sorted out. I won't like barge my way through. Do you know what? He didn't say a fucking word. And I just stared, as he walked past, I just stared at him like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what? He didn't have, he literally had no clue what the fuck was going on. And I don't understand that.
They're oblivious.
I come back to the same thing during COVID. Everyone's like, oh, be kind, be kind. Do you know what? 90% of the population couldn't give a fuck about anybody else other than themselves. And I absolutely hate it.
Similar location, walking young Hugo. Right, and we try and be respectful. Like if a dog's on the lead,
I didn't get invited. Or
normally means that they're not comfortable off the lead or they run off or whatever. But the rule of thumb is if you've got a dog off the lead and someone's on the lead, then we'll put Hugo on the lead while we pass them.
Yeah.
And normally, obviously, people are like, look back. This lady was in front and she had a dog on a lead. We were like, Hugo, come here, came and we clipped him on. And normally people look back and they're like, they wave, thank you very much, thank you. And you walk past a bit and you let him off. She kept walking. We had to run to overtake her because she kept walking. So we put Hugo on the lead and she didn't stop and wait. She fucking bolted off. So then we were like walking with Hugo on the lead. We were like, we don't want to walk with Hugo on the lead. We want to take him off. We don't want to take him off because she wouldn't fucking let us past. And then you're like, oh, he's just going to come past you. People are weird. Oh, we're Morrison's today again. This is horrible. I call them spaz chariots. You know the wheelchairs that old people drive on the road that come with the full-on like Pope thing. Do you know what I mean?
Just be careful, Steve.
I mean, it annoys me when they're on the road anyway because they're not insured to be on the road.
Why are they insured?
Well, because they're not. And unless they've got a number plate, they're not meant to be on the road.
Oh, I thought you meant actual car.
No.
A mobility scooter.
Yeah, but like with a
proper like fucking greenhouse. You could grow all sorts of shit in there.
There's one in Morrison's. Side Morrison's.
It wasn't the one with the woman with the massive cigarette.
Maybe, I don't know. But she had the fucking...
I bet it's that woman.
She had it down.
I bet it is.
She had it all down.
Yeah,
and
I bet it's her. She's a hell of a fucking character.
What are you doing? Like, this ain't fucking Funhouse, love. Do you know what I mean? She's fucking in there like...
Pat Sharp.
Beep, 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 oh, beep. Fucking nightmare.
Pat Sharp's in there.
Yeah, the twins. Anyway, I feel like we've gone off piece.
You did, and I think you needed to ejaculate all that.
Anyway, I'm sorry if I've offended anyone. You know what it's like when you get
venom.
A bit.
Have you got a sweat on?
No.
Oh no, I thought you were. It's glitter.
Well,
It is actually glitter on your forehead.
Yeah, Gary probably.
That's off the ball.
Oh.
On that note,
yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's always a real pleasure.
It's funny what we talk about on here, isn't it? Because we talk shitloads anyway, and then we
talk more shit.
We talk more shit. It's weird.
Yeah, it is.
And Jules will invite you out for a walk soon.
Please do, because it was something that we were talking about doing for a while. Because I've not met Chowie, or whatever his name is. What's his name? Is it Chowie or Chewy?
Gizmeister.
Gizmeister, that's it, yeah.
He's a character. He looks like Jules, but in dog form.
Yeah.
Just walks a lot quicker than Jules.
Yeah, I imagine. Does Jules walk quick on a run? On a walk? No? I imagine he's a bit like me.
No, he's slow as fuck,
but
and he won't mind.
It's nice to relax.
Oh, it's a leisurely walk. There's fucking walking Jules pace.
Is he like a snadoo?
What's that?
Snail, sorry.
What's a snadoo?
Oh, it's what Grace used to call it, so we call it snadoo in our house.
He will say that. He's horrendously slow.
Does he walk with his arms that way? Do you know why people do that?
I don't know.
No, I don't know. It's a genuine question.
Oh, like...
Yeah, some people walk like that.
I don't know, because they want to be a fucking Billy Big Bollocks or something.
It's weird, because normally you walk like that, don't you?
Oh, I thought you meant walking like they've got their arms puffed out.
No, well, they do, some people.
Oh,
don't
but
they?
you're
They walk
actually...
like palms.
Oh, like that?
Palms, yeah.
I know that, but that's strange. I don't think I've ever seen swimmers. I don't think I've ever seen someone walk.
No, next time I see someone, I'll try and get a video.
I can't wait. Cheers, mate.
Oh, come on then.
No, don't be a bellend.